Hey everyone, it's Mari. Welcome back to my channel. I have a project today for the Scrapbook Nerd blog and online shop, and I'm going to be working in the Vicki Boutin junk journal, and this is the junk journal here that you see on my desk. I really love this little journal. It is, I believe, 8 by 6, and look at all of the fantastic inserts inside of this journal. And I purchased a bunch of these separately from the shop. The journal does come with some of those inserts, and then I also bought a couple of other sets. I really love this one here that I'm going to be working on today. It's kind of like a watercolor paper, and this one actually is a fold-out, kind of an interactive page. And I really love this, and I'm going to be working on the front of the flap. And I'm going to leave the inside for some journaling and to keep it a little bit more private in that way. And so I'm going to use the outside of this flap then as a place for my scrapbooking or my photograph. So I'm just going to show you quickly here the photograph that I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to take some of the Vicki Boutin gesso and I'm going to apply that with a palette knife just lightly to this flap. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to start using a little bit of the mixed media on that flap. So these are some of the Vicki Boutin art crayons, and these are the blues and greens and purples. And I'm going to use 2 different shades of blue and a shade of purple here for my project, because in the photograph, my son and I are both wearing blue tops or blue shirts. And so it just, I thought, would look really nice as a complement with that photograph. So what I'm going to do is just take the art crayons and I'm just going to color them down onto this piece of acetate, this sheet of plastic. And I'm going to I just added a little bit of water to them, and I just kind of blended that with my brush. And you can see that I just added that onto my paper. And I'm now going to just add a little bit of the purple in with the blue. And then I'll just pick up a little bit of that excess. I'll add a little bit of water to it, pick up a little excess, and then I'll just tap on my brush so that some splatters go onto my paper. And that gesso is going to protect that paper so that it doesn't warp too much. And I really love the Vicki Boutin gesso. It's actually some of my favorite gesso. I really like how it goes down. It's not gritty. It leaves a really nice smooth surface, and it's really nice to work with. Now I just ran some of Vicki's silver glaze over top of a Hero Art stencil just to add a little bit of texture to my layout. And now I'm just taking some of Vicki's really fine silver glitter, and I'm just putting that on top of the silver glaze, and it just really sticks nicely to that glaze and adds a really pretty sparkle and shine to it. And I just really like that. I think it just is beautiful. It's really pretty. Now I'm going to take this photograph and I'm going to add a little cardstock frame to it. This is just a little patterned paper frame. And this is one of the die cuts in one of the All the Good Things die cut packs. And I'm going to just add a little bit of craft foam to the back of that just to pop the photograph up a bit off of the layout. And I'm going to add a little bit of liquid adhesive to the back there so that it'll stick on top of all of that mixed media. And this die cut hay is also from the All the Good Things die cut pack, and I really love the black, how it just pops off of that white background. And I'm going to also use a die cut from the pack that says "Together is better," I think, or something like that. I just like this sentiment, and I love how it matches up with the colors in those art crayons that I've used. And I love this sentiment. I'm just going to do some journaling on the inside here about a recent vacation that I took out to Ontario to visit my son. And I'm just going to add a couple of other little die cuts, and then I'm going to add some of this washi from All the Good Things as well, and that's black with a few butterflies on it. I just added a few little enamel dots, and my layout's done. So I had so much fun creating this. And I did leave the link for the Scrapbook Nerd Shop in the description box below. So thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you another time. Bye-bye.